I'm Kiki, and welcome to Adopt This Pet.
Went into either nursing, and somebody else took her, but they had other animals, and she did not do well with it. She's what we call a flame point Siamese. That's why she's got the beautiful orange colors to her. I think she's a mix because she's got that little bit of pushed in nose too. But she's got one extra toe on the one front foot. She's about 10. She came in with some runny eyes, but the vet seems to think that it's just maybe from the breed. I didn't even know what a flame point Siamese was until we got one in about 4 years ago, and there are so many different color variations. They're stunning. Usually they go very quickly. She's here probably because she's still got the runny eyes. We had somebody look at her Saturday, but they called us later. I guess she had just lost one of her cats not too long ago, wasn't ready. So she called, and I got the call, and she said, I'm not going to take her. We'd rather have somebody that's not ready make that decision instead of taking them and then have to bring them back. She'll find somebody. She's a good girl. She's very sweet, very quiet. Just the teary eyes and a little bit of sneezing, so she's got whatever's been coming around. As you can tell, she loves the attention. And supported because they can break their backs when they get nervous and they start to kick. Here's a little, oh, you're gonna cuddle? Hi. Say hi. Yeah. Thanks, little bunny. He'll get neutered tomorrow and then he'll be up for adoption. So one thing we make sure that all the bunnies that come through get neutered and spayed too, because they multiply enough. And even though he's only 6 months, he could get a girl pregnant. It doesn't take them long age-wise, so yeah, it's a good little boy. Thank God I'm not allergic to them. One of the girls that I work with on Wednesday night when she comes in to help me clean, she found out she's allergic. She started getting all these little welts on her arms. I said, okay, no more bunnies for you.
Paz was surrendered because his owner didn't have enough time for him. He's young. He's very active. But he's cuddly too. He settles down in the house really nicely, and he does like to chase cats and when he sees other animals in the yard and things like that. So he is busy. So we just want to find, a family that can give him the exercise and the walks that he needs every day. But he's a young, very friendly, young dog who will be a great addition to any family. Pause. Where'd he go? He's a good boy. So he's still very puppy-like, and I imagine will be for years to come because he's a young, active little boy. He entertains himself. Oh. There he goes. He almost throws the toys himself. Come here, boy.
I like how he's adapting to all the different toys.
Yeah, I know,
And not just one.
Yeah. Oh, but young family will have fun with him, with with kids and everybody to keep him busy.
I guess, he'd go away for days at a time and leave the food bowl down. Well, when they have nothing else to do, that's how they take care of things. He's about 2.5, and the other kitty who's in the other cubby, who's gray and white, is also about 2.5. They were adopted as kittens from us. So, it's tough. At least the guy realized he's not giving them a fair shake. If you know you're not going to be home, it's not fair to them. Cats, you can kind of get away with it more than you will with dogs, because you can leave them a little extra food, you can leave them water. Dogs you can't do that with because they need to go outside and they need the interaction. Cats are a little more aloof, so if there's nobody home, they'll entertain themselves. I guess what was happening is because he was away so much, he would come home and he'd try to go to bed. That's when they decided they wanted to interact with him. So I'm guessing that was not a fun thing either. Yeah, he's a good boy, Rocky. Yeah, you're a handsome man. Yeah, you kind of remind me of Prinny from the other room. He's got that little white on his nose, and he's got the little white boots.
His fur is a little different. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You're not even in with your brother. What? Hello, handsome. Come here, Rock. Come here, Baba. Come here. Will you let me pick you up? Oh, my God. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. There you are. Say hi to Mr. Luke. Yeah, it's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, no motor? Hi, Bubba. Come on. Come on, Dusty. He's always been the more quiet of the two. Come here, baby boy. Oh, I know I got you. Hi. This is Dusty. And he came from the same home that Rocky did. They're not related, but they're the same age. They were both adopted from us as kittens. Yeah, so good boy. Yeah, see, there you are. Who's a good boy? So you can see he doesn't mind being held either. Yeah, you ready to go back down? Or you're gonna hide his face. So when a cat does that, they figure if I can't see you, you can't see me, is what that boils down to. He's a good boy. Uh-oh. That's one of the doggies. But they literally just came back Sunday, so they're still kind of readjusting. There you go. I hear the doggie says. They're just kind of readjusting to the room. There you go. You're back in your safety zone. Good boy. He's not as heavy as the other one. So maybe his brother was bullying him and getting more of the food. I'm not sure. It's all right, Papa. It's all right, buddy. That's a good boy. Yeah. We'll find you another home. Ash, I see you moving. Ashton. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi, Bubba. There you are. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You're all right. Apparently one of our rescuers came across him, decided to trap him, got him all checked out, neutered. And he was like this, so she kind of thought he was feral. So she put him back outside, but he kept coming back for food. She felt bad because he was hiding in somebody's walk-in basement. So she retrapped him. He's been here probably a week and a half. He's still getting acclimated. He won't go after you, but he's timid. Most of the time you'll find him under here like a turtle. Ashton! He likes to be pet, which is a good thing. But somebody like him that hides like that, most people say, well, if it's not going to come out and see me, most people will walk away from him. Hi, pup. You're all right. He's going to try and back up. Hi, buddy. Yeah. You're all right. You're all right. She had actually gone as far as actually having the little ear tip on him, figuring he was going to be feral and left out there. But he's going to be one that some of us will have to sit and work with and hopefully draw him back out. He's sweet enough. He's just scared. We're also hoping that being in this room with the other cats might draw him out a little bit. And he is kind of looking around to see who's in the room. So hopefully maybe he'll like somebody in here and be willing to come out and get a little more social. You're all right, Bubba. You want your bed back? Watch how quick he goes back underneath it. Come here. You ready? Here it is. Here it is. Gone.
Oh my God. I think Benji was fast. So Lily's 2 years old, and very young and full of energy, and she's a beautiful husky, but you should see she's got a few little scratches on her nose from trying to get out of her kennel when people weren't home. So she needs a little bit help with her separation anxiety. Good girl. You sit. Sit. Oh, thank you. Sit, good girl. All right. She's a little needy, but she's just so pretty. She'll make someone a very happy pet owner. It's just understanding her personality too. It's a little quirky, but lovable. Little girl, little girl. Yeah.
Come on, handsome. Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome. So this is Little Bit. Ready? Handsome? No, you'll eat. Little Bit was found in the apartment building where the owners lived, left behind. I don't know if the landlord went in afterward to, clean up and whatever, but found the cat in there. I believe he's about 6. He's FIV positive, and I don't know if we've had an FIV positive since we started filming these. So what FIV is basically, it's the kitty equivalent to HIV for humans, where his whole system is going to be very compromised. He can get sick at any time, but he could also live a healthy life. Sometimes if they're on a good food and they're well taken care of and they see the vet regularly, they can live a good long life. A friend of mine has one that she adopted from here. He gets along with the other cats. The only way FIV is transmitted is by a very deep bite wound. Doesn't get transmitted in the food bowls if they're sharing, doesn't get transmitted in the water bowls. Cornell University did a very deep research study on that, and they have proved that now at this point. Because that's a lot of the vets, the older time vets are still believing that. Oh, you can't be eating out of the same bowls, it's in the saliva. Nope. So we'll get somebody to pick him up. He's got, because he's a little extra weight, he's got some arthritis in the back legs and the hocks, what they call the hocks. So he doesn't get around as quickly as some of the others, although I have found when it comes to treats, he comes pretty quick. He needs to lose a little bit of weight, and that will probably help those back legs. As you can see, he's a big smush. He's a love bug. He gets along pretty well with the other cats, too. Some of them, he's been in the bottom cage, and some of them will go over there. He'll just sniff nose to nose. Everything's fine. So, but the only thing is, unless the house, if somebody else has a cat, unless it's really super outgoing and not a fighter, he's probably better off as an only cat, just to be on the safe side. We have adopted to other households with cats, and they've gotten along, but that's hard to tell from the beginning, so it's a matter of if you introduce him right, usually it works okay. But he's a big love. We've had a couple of people look at him, but he's still here. So hopefully we'll find the right one. We've been pretty lucky. We've sent quite a few of them home. Huh. That's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he likes the birds at the feeder. Well, Eleanor is a beautiful little calico, came in pregnant months ago, had her kittens. What we didn't know, or what Marlene or manager didn't know, is she had a trauma to her eye. And when she got here, it was on the weekend. Marlene's not here on the weekends. And we sent her right to foster care like we normally do with the moms. It wasn't until that Monday that Marlene found out that there was a trauma to the eye. And unfortunately, she's had to have it removed. Sometimes it's just no saving it. She's a very sweet girl. She had 3 beautiful babies that have gone on to their own homes. She does very well without the eye. I mean, she was running around here earlier today playing with all the toys and stuff. She does have a few little quirks from what I understand. I have not found them. Well, I can't say that's not true because I have I have actually tried to pet her belly this afternoon. She was laying on her back, and I figured, okay, I'm kind of bringing the hand down, and I found out that was a mistake. So that's about the only spot on her that she doesn't like being touched. But she's a pretty little girl, and she's young. She's only, I think, 6, so that's still kind of young for a cat. I was surprised that at that late stage that she had kittens, but, that's what happens when they're outside and they're not spayed and neutered. We have found over the last couple of years since we've been doing the feral spay and neuters that each year there seems to be less kittens. So I think we're finally starting to make headway in that. She's a pretty girl. She's sweet. She'll find somebody. She'll make somebody a nice cat. She seems to like being not necessarily in somebody's lap. She'll be next to you. Hi, baby. She does have a little bit of like a cloudiness in the other eye. We're not sure why. It was probably at the same time that she had the trauma to the other one. But it certainly doesn't slow her down. Yeah, it's a pretty girl. She makes sure she keeps herself extremely clean. She only just came up to this room from the back, probably Sunday. So she's getting acclimated. So far, I think she does okay with the other cats. She went up to Little Bit's cage earlier today. 2 of them were nose to nose, no growling, no hissing, so she might be okay going to a house with other cats. But time will tell. If she does well here, and if she doesn't get adopted right away, what we'll do is we'll transition her over to the other cage-free room and see how she does there. Hopefully she'll be okay. This is Fiona and Princess. Owner had to go into assisted living. It seems to be a lot of that lately, and it breaks my heart because seniors do so much better when they have their own animals with them. And, I guess I understand that, once they're in that kind of facility, a lot of the work then falls on the employees to have to keep up after the house, the litter box and whatever if the senior can't do it. So unfortunately, they wind up here. They are about 8 years old, very sweet girls. Fiona she's pretty much all tiger, she's almost got like an orange color hues to her. Princess has white tips on her paws. She's got a little bit of white on her nose. She's the more quiet one. She'll lay back. Fiona will usually be right out playing, but apparently I don't think either one of them like other cats. I know for a fact that Fiona doesn't, because she's gone up to Little Bit's cage and has tried to wreak havoc with him. He wasn't very happy about it. So for them, probably a quiet house, no other cats, probably no dogs either. They might do okay with kids because we had kids in here Saturday and they seem to deal with it pretty well. Saturdays is always very busy for the adoptions. And, they're very snugly together. Most of the time you'll find them sleeping in the same bed together. So that's how we know they're a bonded pair. We've had people say, well, they're a bonded pair, and we'll get them in, and one will be on one side of the room, one will be on the other side of the room. To me, that's not a bonded pair. When they're in here, they're always in the bed together. They're very gentle girls, too. Princess and Fiona. It's news time until I go to get the food, I'm sure.